What's going on, everybody? Shane here. You may have noticed on our Twitter or Instagram account over the last week or so that we, obviously I'm speaking for my co-host Jesse, who's either a ghost or not here, we have built a gaming PC for various reasons. Reasons like the PlayStation 4 Pro, trying to make us, not make us, but, encouraging us to buy a new $400 box to keep, to stay on the bleeding edge of technology rather than being able to, just modularly, that's right, upgrade parts of your rig. So basically, yeah, as a response to that type of thing, we just went ahead and built a gaming PC that if we want to increase the horsepower of down the road, we can just swap out a video card, overclock, whatever. We're not going to have to throw out our box and buy a new one. That being said, it was stupidly expensive for something, for us, not being PC gamers. This was like a crazy, crazy expensive endeavor for us that began by actually running across a PC case at a little store called Bargain Hunt here in Knoxville. Had this Bitfinex, I think is what it's called, or Bitfinex, maybe if you pronounce it weird. Phoenix is the right way. That's a word. Phoenix isn't, but that's not how they've spelled it. Anyways, I digress. The case is called a Prodigy case. It's a mini ITX case. Stumbled on one of those for like $40 and kind of bought it on a whim and thought, well, I guess I'm building a gaming PC now. So basically, this is sort of what she looked like going through the building process. You can see the power supply there that I installed, 700 watt power supply, a 1 terabyte regular hard drive, no SSD just yet. I know what you're saying, what you're thinking, whatever, it'll be all right. This is sort of a completed form. That's a Gigabyte GTX 960 in a mini ITX form factor. You can see 8 gigs of RAM in there, a Cooler Master, I think a 212, I want to say, maybe, heatsink in there. Yeah, I call it my companion cube. Very, very compact. I even came up with, yep, there you go, 212. So that's kind of everything that's in it. It's an i5 6600K, overclockable in that regard as well. That is my solution for couch gaming as far as on PC. I literally took an old shelf that I had in the barn, my storage barn. I live in Knoxville. We have a barn. Get over it. And I took my miter saw, cut it in half, and sanded down the edges to give it a nice smooth edge. And that's how I've been gaming on the couch. So yeah, I mean, it wasn't cheap. It came in right around $900, if I'm not mistaken, case, everything included, even the operating system. And of course, I already had some games on my Steam account. But yeah, I mean, the case was pretty much perfect. I did have to move that front fan up because I did not install a disk drive because I don't need a disk drive. But so far, so good. This sucker, I mean, I've been running, every game I've tried, from Rust to Miscreated, of course, Skyrim, everything I've tried. What's that other one? That 7 days? No, that's not what it's called. It's a game where you're running from a serial killer, like an adjacent movie kind of style thing. I forget what it's called. Basically, anything I've played on this thing, I've been able to run on max settings, and I'm getting no less than 45, 50 frames a second. Most games, especially games like Skyrim or Left 4 Dead 2 and things like that, I'm maxing out and I'm hitting 60 or higher. So, I mean, my visuals are good. I mean, Rust looks amazing on this thing on my TV, which is how I'm playing. I don't have to worry about 4K. I don't have a 4K TV. It's 1080p. So, I mean, everything looks good. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to share my our gaming rig with you guys, get an idea of what you guys think. Think it's a pretty good rig for the price I paid for it. I mean, I cut some corners here and there. Only 8 gigs of RAM, no SSD yet, and all these things are easily upgradable. Left room for all those good things. But yeah, let us know what you think. Improvements I can make on it. Let us know what you think about the videos, our videos in general as well. Things you'd like to hear myself, Jesse, or both of us talk about in the future. so forth and so on. So yeah, I'm gonna go in the other room and play some Rust now. So until next time, stay nerdy, my friends.